Hey collectors, welcome back to another video. This is a Mafex Venom version, and I've got to admit, I am a huge big fan of Venom, so when I saw that they're bringing out this version, I had to buy it, I had to get it, because he just looks so cool. So let's have a look. First of all, you have this lovely window display. You can see Eddie's face there, you can see Venom, and it says, "Die, Spider-Man!" And then you've got Venom there, it says 6-inch, it's number 88. Then you've got Venom on the box there. You have all the different kind of poses that you can have. It looks really weird, him smiling like that. I generally have always imagined him with his mouth open all the time, but it says that you also get 3 different heads. You get this open mouth, closed mouth, Eddie Brock, and then you can see what it is. You also get kind of magnets as well on some of it, so it's very similar towards Spider-Man. So there we go, we also have Venom there. At the top it just says Venom, the Amazing Spider-Man. And then at the bottom, it just says the same thing. Well, it actually says more text. So if you like this sort of video and you want to see more, then you want to help support the channel, then hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. And this is pretty much everything you get with Venom. You get the kind of hands that stick. I think it's literally that one that has kind of a magnet to it. And also the feet that have magnets to it, but we won't be testing those out because I don't have anything for it to stick to. But yeah, you get the 2 different heads, you get the hands, you get the feet, you get lots of web, you also get the stand, and obviously the main figure as well. And here he is, collectors, here is Venom, and oh my god, it reminds me so much of the cartoon from when I was younger. I am ridiculously happy. This has been my favorite kind of Venom, just for the way that he looks. There's not a lot of detail to it because it's obviously one color, so it's going to be very kind of quick as we go through it. But first of all, let's look at the one thing that draws you in. Boom, the eyes and the mouth, as well as the spider emblem. Oh my god, like even the blacks, like it's not purely black, it's kind of like got some grey, some light black, it's kind of mixed together, but this looks absolutely stunning. I really love his cheeky grin or his murderous grin, whichever. You can see that you've got the teeth, you've got the tongue, the eyes look absolutely perfect to me, and then again the spider emblem it looks so cool, just with it's jagged, it's like got the antenna or the pincers, everything like that works well. The muscles as well, perfect. As we come down, you can see the end of the spider there, you can see more muscles around here, more defined, like it's really defined for muscles, just as how I see Venom in the actual cartoon. I really like the fact that it just stands out perfectly just like that. It works so well. As we come down here, we can see that there is more kind of muscle around here to the end of the spider. If you turn it to this side, you can see there's all the muscle there, and again the blacks and the grays look really well. And even when you look at his hands, even when he turns his hands around there, boom, you can see that's where I imagine that's where all the web came, and I thought that was kind of cool rather than the other way as Spider-Man does it. I thought that was always my favorite way of like shooting web if you were to web sling. But yeah, even like his legs are defined as well. It's such a cool figure for the way it is. Coming to the next part, it's very, very basic. You've got muscles, you've got his kneecaps, you've got his feet, and that's pretty much it. They look cool if I want to talk about it. You just see more of the muscle. One thing I have noticed is it looks like it's bent in on that way, but so far. Looking at the back here, we've got his calves and stuff that you can see. Reminds me of a cyclist's legs, and that's about it. You got the kind of normal joints there, and that's pretty much it. You can see that Venom's got the Marvel symbol there. I don't know why they've put it there. I probably would have tucked it away underneath his like back. Just because it just kind of ruins it a tiny bit. You can possibly paint over it if you wanted to, but we can see that the back is a lot different. It's not just a one piece, so it looks like they've actually built onto it, which we'll have a look. Not unless it comes away. Nope. So it's kind of raised at the back, and we can see that the spider is just there. So at the very end of it, just here, as you can see, you've got the spider emblem there, his muscles, you've got like nothing, no hair, nothing on the head, and that's pretty much it. It does resemble it so much, and I wouldn't want any more detail because if they did, they would completely change the whole thing. But it does look kind of cool, and it's an awesome figure so far. Let's see if this holds up in articulation. So the feet move really well, not as smooth, but there's no kind of jaggedness or anything. Oh, and his foot's just come off that way, so we'll leave that there. Oh, so the feet do come off really easily. Knees bend a lot. Oh, that's actually really, really stiff. I don't like that. So just kind of do that to loosen up, but not too much because you don't want the figure to kind of break. The arms go all the way around. Oh no, they don't actually. Yes, they do. You just have to kind of move it around. So you can see that it's there. Do the hands first, as we see. Let's change that bound like that. Change it around. So you can do it. Just be careful. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break, but I always give caution just in case people are too rough with it. And like that. So yeah. Then his head can turn all the way around. Again, I don't know why people would want to do that. Head moves up and down in directions, and that's torso. So yeah, it does move like that. That's really, really cool. Let's look at the different heads that you get with Venom. Now, one thing I didn't know until I zoomed all the way in is they've put black along his teeth. It looks really cool, and it adds to the whole figure a lot more. So let's just change his head. So you pull out the entire neck, and like that. So first of all, let's go with... Oh, no, we need to drag that one out. I had to clip that one from the original head. I really don't like that. That, to me, looks really weird. It gives the figure a little bit more to it, but I generally don't like the mouth, the eyes. It just looks really weird when it comes to it. So I'm not going to be using that head. Let's have a look at the Eddie Brock head. So I kind of like this one. I think that I could put, like, if I was to pose him fighting against Spider-Man, that I could have that head on there. I think that does look kind of cool. But I much prefer the first head that we saw. I really like the fact that you've got his brown eyebrows, you've got his eyes, and again, you've got the kind of hair, and the way that the symbiote is going around, wrapping it around it. I think maybe we could have had another head where he's screaming, going, ah, like in anger. I think that would have added to this because you could have had him fighting Spider-Man completely. But something like that works. But I'm going to keep the original head on because I think that works and looks a lot better. And there we go, collectors. There is Venom. He is a really, really nice figure. I generally actually do like this. Now, the only complaints that I will have is I've noticed that on the Eddie face, when I was pulling the head off, I noticed that some of the black paint was coming away, and I think that might just be due to the fact that it's not the right paint or something like that. I think that this figure is very beautiful, and I think it's a very nice figure, and if you're definitely a Venom fan, if you're a Spider-Man fan, this is definitely one to kind of really go for and to kind of like add to it. So I highly, highly, highly recommend getting this one if you can. So collectors, I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Do you like Venom? Do you not? Are you going to get this figure or are you not? Or is this the first time you've actually seen him? Let me know down below in those comments. And if you've liked this video, then like, favorite, comment, and hit that subscribe button, as well as the cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. And as always, collectors, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.